998, 999, 1000. Oh, got that swell on, baby. Alright. Alright. Let's see. What do I need to do now? I'm meant to read. What am I meant to read? Oh yeah, some comics. Oh yeah, I got to figure out this whole future state stuff, which makes no sense to me, but it is what it is. But at least I got this sick pump on. Let's see what this is now. Oh, cool. Wait. So, Superman of Metropolis? Okay. I guess that's about Superman, but at this point I don't know which Superman is who. I don't know. Oh, God. Alright, let's get into it then. And I'm back again with this would be the third part of my future state reviews. So, in this one I'm going to talk about 3 comics, but it's 2 of one issue, 2 of one series and another one. So I'll be talking about Future State, Superman of Metropolis 1 and 2, which closes up that story, and Batman, Superman, Future State. So we'll talk about Batman, Superman's Future State first, because that's set, I want to say, 5 years after Dark Metal, but it's like the earliest events of this event. So this is set in this is the earliest stuff, basically. It's leading up to all what goes on. So in this one we find Superman just chilling in Metropolis, and it starts with a kid going to kill himself. Superman comes in, saves him, la-di-da-di-da. And the kid basically saying, yeah, I want to kill myself because no one remembers me. Because I start using this new thing called False Face. You put it on, it changes your face to animals and stuff. So Superman goes to Gotham because he's like, why is Metropolis sort of turning into Gotham? So he goes to Gotham. Batman's like, dude, you should let me know that you're coming because I'm trying to infiltrate and learn more about Magistrate, but you having your bright red cape's not going to help, is it? So he's like, okay, cool, let me get in the Batwing. So they start talking, and Superman's like, yeah, Bruce, I don't understand why you haven't told everyone who you are. He's like, dude, I can't tell. Some of us can't tell everyone who we are because, we're mortals, you're not. So they have a little back and forth about that. So then they meet this gang who are planning to fight the magistrates with using their force face technology, but Batman and Superman stop him like, dude, you can't be doing this because it's gonna bring more trouble to you. And they're like, one of the girls is the ringleader's like, oh, I'm only doing this because my dad's gone missing and I believe that they've kidnapped him. He's a professor at Gotham University and he's doing some research and he wouldn't just leave like that. So Batman's like, okay, let me figure this out. So then him and Superman start looking for this guy known as Mr. Toad, so Mr. Frog, one or two, who is a Batman villain, if I remember correctly. He's quite new. He came from the Grant Morrison run. So they're going to an abandoned hospital, because that's where people said that's where you get this new drug gene slicing thing from, the Force Face tech. So they go there, and while Batman is going through the mainframe, getting data and stuff, Clark tries to buy him time by fighting these more genetically advanced guys who are animals. So then he hears something, so he follows it, and that's where he finds Mr. Frog. And he's like, oh, we're doing this to get at the magistrates. And he's like, he goes, from what you're saying, I can tell you're this girl's dad. And he reveals himself, oh, he's that girl's dad. And then he leads Clark into full sense of security, stabs with a kryptonite knife, and it's setting up for what happens next. Because at the beginning of the issue, I should have said this first, Batman's looking for Superman, and he comes across these rats with laser eyes or heat vision eyes. He's like, only one person I know who does that. and then Kryptonian, referring to Superman. And then you see the guy who's cloning another Superman, I guess. I don't know. And then we got Superman of Metropolis. So this is set, from what I've gathered from reading it, 10 years in the future, where Simmons of Gotham has come a crap hole. There's a guy who's controlling it, who goes by the name Chodron, and he's sort of trying to turn everyone into like cybernetic people, if they want it or not. And then there's another variant of Brainiac called Brain Cell, who is like a living globe computer thing, and it starts with the US military trying to get the Metropolis saying, you don't need to stop this or we're gonna blow you up. So Superman, who is Jonathan Kent, or John Kent, Superman's son, comes saying, you got told you shouldn't be here. So the army's about to attack, and he decides that he's going to shrink Metropolis down into a glass globe, like the Sea of Candor. So he does that, and Supergirl comes, who's like, John, I told you we shouldn't be doing this, because I think they're trying to hint at them two. They used to work together, but they had a falling out. So she comes, and they start talking, but then she gets overtaken by this drug that Brain Cells made that makes her go like, just want to fight Superman, sorry. They fight, and then it gets really weird after that, because you find out that Brain Cell was actually manipulating John to do this. So John realizes what he does is wrong, and he sort of, it's weird to explain, he has to fight these clones of his dad that Brain Cell made from his memory banks. So he's fighting all these different variations of Clark, like Clark who fought in World War II. Didn't happen, so I guess that's a different universe version. So then one Supergirl realizes what happens, so she gets this gun to resize Metropolis. So she tries to bring it to Clark, because John, because why they're doing this, they're getting further into the galaxy. So she flies in and does that, and then they basically work together, beat Brain Cell, and Clark, sorry, I keep calling him Clark. John decides, okay, you know what, by putting Metropolis into this little thing is wrong. They need a hero, they need me. So he frees them, and then he ends with him saying, basically, my dad, Superman, he saved the world, he protected the world, but I'm going to protect Metropolis. I'm going to be your Superman. Hence the name, Superman of Metropolis. So it's pretty good. Had two backups. One being about the Guardian. If some of you like watched Young Justice, there's a character called Guardian, and he basically is a budget version of Captain America. Has a shield. He's not a budget version of Captain America, but he hasn't got any powers in that. So he's basically stuck in Metropolis while it's all going on, but he's trying to help everyone in there, because while they're in there, there's a woman called Honest Mary. She's trying to make riots happen, trying to free the world, and he's him and a few small people trying to stop her from doing this. One including Jimmy Olsen, who's older and got a beard, and that. So, the first issue ends with him trying to stop this ambulance from exploding, because she's rigged these ambulances to explode at certain points of Metropolis. The other three got stopped, but he couldn't stop this one, so he's in it, tried to crash into the bay. The next issue opens up with him unconscious, and these freedom fighters will say saved him and told him their plan, that they want to help him stop Honest Mary, so he helps him do that. And it ends with all the city he saves Jimmy Olsen because he's been kidnapped, and they all come together in the city, start helping each other, because in this city, while it's under the globe, time runs quicker. So a matter of hours for us outside of the globe, it's months for them. So they come together, and then at the end, Guardian and Jimmy Olsen they arrest Honest Mary, but then it ends with Superboy. I keep him on Superboy. Technically, Superboy. Superman coming in, saying the speech from the last one, and then the other backup is Mr. Miracle. Again, he's stuck in this globe as well. I didn't really understand the story, so I'm not going to go into it. But the art was good. It's not scot-free, Mr. Miracle. It's Shiloh. I can't remember his last name. Yeah, but it's a good comic. I'll say pick them up. They're pretty good. Or wait till they be collected. I reckon they'll be collected. So next, I'm going to talk about, in my next video will probably be The Flash, Wonder Woman. Yeah, I'll do more in-depth on that. But I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all pick up some Future State stuff and, you know, keep reading comics. I'll catch you next time, people.